Hi everybody, how are you doing today? I am happy to bring something a little bit different today. It's a French country journal, and with this journal, the paper, main part of the paper is graphic 45 French country. That's where I got the name. And I sewed this folio, and you've got a big pocket here on the front, and when you open it up, you have two tablets that I have put together with different papers that you can write in, and then you can write both of them, and then you can write on the back sides of, say, on the here, this part, and then when you open it up, I'll have to do it like this because I can't get it all in there. This is blank, and then you have two ephemera holders, and again you can see where it's sewn all the way around, and I put the paper there, which is part of graphic 45. And then on this side behind the tablet you have two more ephemera slots, and then this is also blank, and you just fold it up like that. You can carry it with you, and you have a big pocket here on the back, and it's all been edged and vintage looking to go along with this French country. So this will be included with this journal on the Etsy site, and it's a really nice hard, it is cardstock. And then the journal, oh, wait till you see her. I love her. She is so big, it is really sad that I couldn't stop myself. I had, go tell you this right off the front, I had sorry silk here that was glued around, you know, like the Nick the Booksmith does, and when I tried to tie it, the darn thing broke. So I cut it off, and I put this this has got to be more sturdy anyway, the seam binding, and it's just loose, and you can take it away. But it has this beautiful hardcover and front, and it's all like I said, graphic 45. I've layered it on there, and then you have this chipboard little embellishment here, and then I put one of those bronze large corner embellishments. And then here is the spine, and it is a suede spine, and it has 6 signatures, no 7, sorry, 7 signatures. And then this is the back with the sunflowers. The whole theme is French country. It's like a farm, a real elite type farm, and with the flowers, the sunflowers and everything, and you have the corner guards here. But just to show you, and here's the top, I have threads, a lot of sewing going on in this one, and lace sticking out, some ricrac, and some sari silk, and all different kinds of threads that I used, lace that I used. And here is the bottom, and the bottom has the same. It is lace and threads and everything, all but here I did some like French country, let me get it in here where you can see it better, French country beading and buttons. I have buttons inside the journal also, so this coordinates with that, and these are the colors that are inside the journal. And whenever you open up the journal, you can see I've left you room that it can sit, and these beads don't get in your way. And then when you open her, well, I wanted to show you this. You can see how big she is open. She is stuffed full. And so, I mean, it's just I hate to use the word yummy, but she is really something special. And you open her up, let me see here, you have more of the graphic 45 paper and the lace and an envelope here. And then I've cut this out of the folder of the top part of the 12 by 12 paper pad, cut that out, and then a lot of these are throughout that came. This is one of those big like $30-something packs that come out with the this chipboards that matches everything, and then you have a lot of things that you punch out and stick on. And that's what I did, and I've just added the lace and the rickrac and everything all the way through. Now I will take this one out because it's the tightest. Well, I don't know whether I want to do that or not, or I'll take out the next one. And this is the chipboard, and you saw that you have a lot of tabs of lace and the cardstock that came with the Graphic 45. And so I'm just going to flip through. It has a lot of special stuff like this one. Tim Holtz. I'll try not to talk where we can go faster, but you should maybe pause and get you some coffee or tea or water because it is, like I said, huge. Oh yeah, I didn't measure that for you, did I? It is a 7 wide and 9.5 long. And it has a lot of different papers and a lot of different treatments. And something that I try to do is cut the edges, either here or here, where you can see the color underneath to the next page whenever you're looking at it here. But this one has the corner, cut out corners, embellishments that I did. I think this is Tracy Fox or Autumn Hayes. I used a lot of my old book pages, antique book pages in this. Roxy Creations. I got that from her. And I used a lot of them in here. But you can see you're going to have a lot of pockets and a lot of big cards. And a lot of this chipboard. That's what makes it stick out so much. And you're going to find that here's where I cut it, where you can see the page underneath. And a lot of full-size envelopes that I made. And you also have, this is just a look at here. I thought it was a pocket, but it's not. And then inside I'm going to show you this one. This is Pink Monarch Studio, one of her spring editions that I printed out and you can write on. And this is what's in every envelope that you see here. One of these. And here are the little buttons in orange that's going with the color. Coffee stain, sari silk. And you can see the sewing. I did a lot of layering on some of the pockets, and I almost touched every page somehow or another in a decoration. Some cloth ribbon. This is fabric and little green buttons. These are cardstocks whenever you see the bright colors come in, and then I've chipped out the sides or tops or bottoms throughout where you can see the color underneath again. And then I used a lot of washi tape, the big wide washi tape. I used a lot of different my markers to highlight the inside, like this one's orange. I did orange, navy, black, and yellow. This is a lot of the layering that I said I did in the collaging. This is fabric. And you've got another different one of those letters in this one that you can write on and then put back. And then by watching Roxy's creations, I did a lot of my heavy cardstock and did the old book pages, and then I used the graphic 45 embellishments on them, and then I clipped it. You'll find several of them are clipped throughout. This is a big pocket, so you got a letter here. These letters are just exquisite. Another big tag that you can write on the back. Another tag that you can write on the front and the back. And see again how this shows through. I love that. I love these colors. I'm not really a fan, I haven't been a fan of orange. But this orange is a burnt orange, and then the way that they put all these colors together, it's a very warm feeling to me. And as you saw on the front one, I used Tim Holtz people, what is it called, cutout dolls. I used a lot of fabric throughout. Here's the rooster. These are large journaling cards. Almost too big for the pockets. You have plenty of journaling spaces, even though it's highly embellished throughout, but you still have a lot of space to write. It's just that I have a hard time letting a lot of blank pages go, so I try to do something to catch your eye. And here is another envelope, and here's another one of those letters, and then you have a little pocket right here with a little journaling folder. And then you have a pocket on the back side or the front side, whichever way you want to look at it. Fabric and fabric, and then the this is what makes it such a gator mouth, are these chipboards pieces. And here is two women and their girls here. Could be a mother and three girls, or two sisters and two girls. Thought that you could name these as part of your family. Onion paper that I have coffee stain, and then you got this beautiful pocket. I like that too. And look at this. it just shows so well with all this fabric, and I got some stamping underneath that. Isn't that cool? Or sweet. You're supposed to say sweet. Here are the, we got these all messed up now. I'll have to straighten them out. And here are another pocket. So you have plenty of pockets, but you got oodles of space to write and to glue whatever. I've given you some good foundations on some of them if you want to glue things to it. And then you have these big more pockets. And so here's one of those letters with all of the script and writing on it, and then it's blank on. I did not double print it where you could use the back part. Now you could also tear these apart if you wanted to and glue them on some of these pages that you want to fix. And then I did a big stamp here and then painted it. That is a sunflower, by the way, if you couldn't tell. It's supposed to be a sunflower. Now this is a belly band, a little belly band. And this is another little card underneath here, and then the vintage book page. This book is Jack and Jill, and it's a real old hardback Jack and Jill. It's a story. It's not the poem, it was the story of Jack and Jill. And here's some more edging here, and then tearing where you can see this coming out, and then another band. Isn't that pretty? There's that. This is from a big piece of lace that I cut out. Now here's a husband and wife and some of this fabric. A front tuck. You have the same over here, and you got this pretty green, and I'm sure that you're seeing all of the sewing on all of these. This cute little butterfly. I'm gonna try to hurry where I'm not. It takes forever to upload a long video, but I think you can see that it's very special. I love it. I love all of the colors. I love all of the embellishments that I did, and I know I haven't been, this is part of the book Jack and Jill that I took out the pages and glued them in. And then here is this beautiful lace. See what I mean? I just couldn't let it go blank. Now you can write over my stamping. These are some inspirational sayings in there. I think you got 3 in this one. Another big envelope. And I put this in here to say that you've got something, a place to put another under the envelope. Another big tag. This is so pretty in person. I hope it's coming across good. This is a little pocket that I put over the fabric. This is a tuck spot. And there's our famous rooster. I use my copper little clips. I did leave most of all the threads. Do have a tag in this one. This is supposed to be like this. It's a faded leaf design. That was a fooler for me. That was a corner embellishment, and I thought it was a paper underneath it. We're almost there. And then this real pretty lace, this is the last little bit that I have of that, so I put it in this journal. That is it. My business card is there, and that is French Country. So I hope you enjoyed it. Please leave me some notes and let me know what you think. I know it's a big girl, but you know, sometimes mine are like that. I have another one that I've done over there that's got to be, it's not as big this way, but it's not quite as big. It's probably that big right there. And then I will be releasing my Poe journal soon. I'm almost done with that one. He's really, you know, I love Poe, and I love doing Poe. And it's a cloth, it's a linen, and I aged it some, you can see. And here's the front, and here's the back. Got a little thread on there. And he's got a real neat inside. I mean, I always enjoy doing Poe. So this one is going to probably be the next one that comes out real soon. And then I got a little one here that I've got to put my beads on, and it's sort of a southwestern journal, and it's got this piece of metal here on the top. I love this fabric too. This color of it's just a different way to have a southwestern, but you can see I got to put my beads on it. And it's got this big sari silk, and it's a hardwood cover. And look at all those colors in there. I mean, it's just something. It's 5.5 by 7 3/4, and her name is going to be Sophie. And so those are two, and then I have a custom order that I'm going to start working on after I bead these and get Poe finished. And then I have my custom order, which is a prayer journal. It's a prayer journal that's going to be mixed with Monet art. She loves Monet art. And I have gotten all those things laid out, got it in my mind how it's going to be, and I'm going to be working on that real soon, and then I'll show you guys that. So that'll be my third one that you're going to see within the next 2 weeks. And let me tie that up. And so that is it. Have a good day, and I hope everybody is doing great, and thanks so much for stopping by. Bye bye.